Okay, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Then we see, let's see. Hold on, let me find Miguel here. I see him, but it doesn't let me. Okay, hold on, here we go. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, so what happens today? Dan Ives throwing in the towel, yes. I mean, this is very concerning because by the numbers on Tesla, you guys are going to freak here. By the numbers, 126, and pretty fast, I would say in a couple weeks. Wow. We had the 190s. Elon is, who knows? Well, what can you say? I don't know. Then we see. Okay, Bitcoin up a little bit. That's stabilizing the market. So let's talk about FTX and what they did. So they took people's money and they loaned it to Alameda, another company that makes markets in other tokens, Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I mean, why would a guy think about this? And I'm pretty sure every one of you responded to a poll. If you had $16 billion, would you take or more, probably 20 or 30, and a striving company, would you take money from your customers' accounts and loan it to another company? And you're not allowed to do that, but it's unregulated. And it doesn't matter. You wouldn't loan your own money to another company. I mean, this doesn't even make any sense. I mean, the stupidity is at extreme levels, what people do. Now, his financial person, if you go look, was the head of risk management at Credit Suisse. So she knows that's illegal. But it's not illegal in crypto, so she allows it. But if you know, look at what Sam tells you every day. What does Sam tell you the one thing every single day with your money? Every single day. Come on, type it in. Can go to. Tells you every day. Nobody's typing. So, there you go. I tell you every single day. Anything you buy can go to zero. Maybe SPX rips down 200. Maybe it rips up 200. Maybe Netflix goes up. What if something happens to Elon? He gets so pissed off and he's driving and he gets into an accident and he's in the hospital. The stock is at 100, probably 50 within a week. Okay? So if you know this, and you know if you live by this rule of the world is shit, anything can happen, why would you do stuff like this? This Coinbase thing, I'll never get over this. I'll talk about this forever. I mean, I talked to a few people, and it blows my mind, some of these people. They just, I thought these people were intelligent because they made a lot of money, they know what they're doing, and so when I wire somebody money, I mean, let me tell you how anal I am. Sam's kind of anal about his money, okay? If I'm going to wire Fidelity, before I wire Fidelity money, I sent $1. They give you wire instructions, you send $1. And then as soon as that $1 is posted, 10 minutes later, you know that you send it to the right place. So then you send more. That's Sam. I do that with no matter who I'm sending money to. So, I did that to Coinbase. And I sent $20. It didn't post for 3 days. There's no phone number. You sent them an email. What if you send them $1 million and it doesn't post? So I told some friends, they said, oh, no, I did. I sent them, $1 million. I want to buy all this stuff. I said, when did it post? Well, it took a week. I had to send them 6 emails. Are you sending 6 emails? Or are you going crazy, sending them an email every hour? I mean, let me tell you, they're doing something shady too. The stock was $440. It's $50. Let me tell you, Coinbase is doing shady. They have Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. You can log in. It uses the same back end. If you go sell 1 Bitcoin, they charge you $190 to sell it. If you sell it on Coinbase Pro, they charge you $40. Your selling price is the same. It uses the same platform. This one guy I know, he did it 1 second apart. The price is the same. I mean, you tell me you're going to market that and that's legit? These are unregulated things. And you haven't seen anything yet. Think about this. I mean, even Elon. Oh my God, he loves Doge. What the hell is Dogecoin? It's nothing. It's worth less than zero. Doesn't mean it doesn't go up. We've told you that all the time. Doesn't mean that GoPro doesn't get a rumor tomorrow that Apple's going to go buy them and triples. And then Apple doesn't buy them and it goes to zero. Doesn't mean, I've never said nothing can go up. It can't go up and can't go down. Just doesn't mean it's worth anything. Okay, so that's the problem. And now I'm hearing that there's a whole liquidation going to happen because a ton of people are on margin. And so Bitcoin is going to go screaming lower. And if it breaks 13,000, there's a cliff to probably 9. And they said it's going to take a couple weeks because people get some time, right? So when does that start? Don't know. Okay? Don't know. Today, what does this come in at? Does it come in at the extreme levels? They're viewing the extreme level as 8.3 or 8.4 and 7.5. Outside of those, you get an outside move. 3%, 4%, 5%. Today, I'm seeing something I just never see. I seen this yesterday. SPX is at 37.48, and let's go add 6 points, so 37.55. The 3900s for tomorrow are $5. The 3600s for tomorrow are $3. The calls are $2 higher, 150 points away. What the hell's that all about? If the market explodes up, maybe up 200. If it explodes down, probably down 300. It always goes down more, and it goes down faster. So something else is happening, so just keep an eye on that, okay? So we're in both sides. We got some Lam Research up and down. We got Microsoft down. We got Snow up. I mean, we're in both sides. So we're going to do fine on both sides, okay? Up and down, up and down, up and down. And then we see, then we see, then we see. But here's a tell on Elon. What happens if the market rips 200 and Tesla goes down another 10? Jesus. Don't get caught in that scenario. Don't get caught in that scenario. Veru, VERU, $5. Missed. Didn't even come close to getting approved. Jesus. We weren't in it. We weren't in it. So, interesting. DWAC was $29 2 days ago. It's 21. DWAC is worth less than $1. It's worth less than $1. Now, Trump is going to announce something on the 15th, he said. This thing is going to pop. I don't know where it goes to or what. It's going to pop. Maybe it goes to 15 today and tomorrow, and then it goes to 18. That would be a pop. But it ain't even worth $1. Okay? Then we see. If the CPI is tame, it comes in low, then the techs will move. Because if they stop hikes or lower hikes, then the techs are the one that benefit the most. Vice versa. If we come in at 9%, bye-bye techs. Bye-bye techs. Okay? Interesting. Crazy world we live in. I mean, just amazing to me. But think about it. This guy, Sam Friedman, he got all these funds to give him money. He got Brady and Giselle to do ads for him. I mean, this is fascinating. Now, there's one other thing that didn't happen. And if this would have happened, Tesla would be at 120 today. 120. This Elon asked this Sam Friedman for money for his Twitter purchase. So what if this Sam Friedman would have given him $5 billion to fund Twitter? So he'd have loaned it to him. No loan documents or anything like that. Who knows what the hell these guys are doing? I have no idea. And he's not legally allowed to give it to him. Now, if he gave it to him from his own money, it's one thing. If he gave it to him from the company money, Jesus. Wow. Amazing, right? Amazing. So this is all going to happen in 30 minutes, so we have no idea what's going to happen. So I can give you some numbers, and that's about it, but no idea what happens, okay? SPX up, about 7 or 8. That puts it at 37.55. So right in the midpoint of 3,900 up and 3,600 down, but use tomorrow's, okay? Goldman Sachs down a little bit. Says for next week he will be conducting a raise to do right by customers. So remember the raise on money? What was that one company, the other one that went to zero, the stable coin that went to zero, remember? We actually, I bought a bunch of that stuff when it went to zero, almost zero. Luna, yeah. He did a raise too, and then he put out a new coin. So everything still goes to zero. So it doesn't matter what he says. It's all his stuff is going to zero. It's all going to zero. I mean, I'm 99% sure it goes to zero, just like the Luna thing. You can go raise money, you can do whatever you want. Those money, do you think new investors are going to say, he's going to say, here, give me $2 billion. I'm going to fix this. But first I got to pay off my loans of $9 billion or whatever it is from the other people. No. They may give him money to go do something new. That's different. Okay, that's different. Okay. NVIDIA got to 148 up, gets 128 down in no man's land. Lam Research, heading lower. Does it break? If CPI is way up, Lam Research is going to break. It finally broke the uptrend it had from 300 all the way up to 460. Okay? Amazon broke 87, 83. Apple, 132. Microsoft, under 119 is crash. Over 219. 231 is up. Deere, 406, can't get through. Avago, 461. Snowman, can't get through 134. MicroStrategy, this one's very interesting because if they liquidate for 2 weeks and it gets to 13, does this get to 120 next week? Very possible. Netflix. This thing trades at 266 yesterday, pre-market, and then never gets over 260 when the market opens. Just insanity, complete insanity. NOW, 471, 482, Tesla, 171, 161, 152. Wow. First Solar, 156. ENPH, 281. I don't even know what's going on with the election. I don't know where it stands. Who knows? They're going to fight about it forever. You know, the amount of shit that goes on that people believe, Can't even make it up. You can't make it up in the election. And I don't know what's real and what's fake. I have no idea. But here's what I know. If you have 10,000 people vote, every vote can't go for one side. It's absolutely impossible. Just go do a poll. If you get 10,000 people, you can never, ever, ever, ever be 100%. And somebody else posted something. I forget what state it was in. It's kind of funny. In 4 different districts, the number of votes were the same, like 13,421. What is the odds that 4 different districts have the exact same vote on both sides? I mean, is it even possible? None of this stuff is possible. It's crazy. But that's why I stay out of politics, and I don't care. I'm too old to care. Doesn't matter. Okay? That's what we know. That's what we know. Everything changes. Everything changes after the CPI. And then we see. Everybody have a great trading day. See you, chat.